So a lot of people ask me about the home inspection, and some people want to waive the home inspection, which I'm not a big fan of. You are buying a home that has things wrong with it, right? Unless it's brand spanking new, and even brand spanking new homes can have things wrong with them. And so I always advise a buyer to go in with their eyes wide open. Let's find out what's wrong with the property. How serious is it? How much is it going to cost to repair? Maybe the sellers will fix it before closing. So the full home inspection, the general home inspection, will look at every aspect of the home, uh, and then provide a list to the buyer of, okay, here are the things that could be potential safety hazards or deal breakers as far as getting insurance goes, or these are things to look at for doing in your first 3 months, 6 months, or year, whatever it might be. The thing I want to really focus on is the 4-point home inspection. And they call it the 4-point because there are four main components of the home that the inspector looks at. And these are the deal breakers for getting homeowners insurance. And I always remember the acronym PAIR, P-E-A-R. So they'll look at the plumbing, the electrical, the air conditioning system, and the roof. So very briefly, with the plumbing, they'll check and see if there are any leaks. They will make a note as to the age of the water heater. Typically, a water heater ages out at around 15 years. They'll note if there is any galvanized steel pipes, any polybutylene pipes, just anything plumbing wise, any leaks anywhere else that they've detected. Now, they can't look inside walls, but they do have moisture meters, and they can see if there's something looks a little bit off. They can tell if it's moisture or not. So that's the plumbing. The electrical, they'll make sure the electrical panel is not one that has been recalled. There are 4 or 5 different brands that have been recalled because they are potential fire hazards. So home inspectors would know that list. They'll also check for things like double taps, triple taps, cloth wiring, GFCIs that need to be installed near a water source, reverse polarization on the outlets, those kinds of things. They'll just check and make sure everything's working the way it's supposed to with the electrical system. The AC, they're going to check and make sure that the difference in the temperature between the air going into the AC system and coming out of the AC system is within a certain range. Now, there is no aging out, so to speak, on an AC system. If it's been well maintained, it might well last 15, 20, 25 years. I've seen some pretty old, really, some old systems that are working really well. But if there's any issue with, coils being really filthy, ducts being ripped, I've had a couple of those lately. Ducts are ripped. The outside chase sometimes needs to be secured or covered so that rodents can't get up in there and up into your attic. So they'll check the AC system for all of those things. And then finally, the roof. This is probably the biggest issue these days, is that our homes here in the Tampa Bay area, we have a lot of homes that are 20, 30, 40 years old. And the roof can't be more than 20 years old. And in fact, it really has to have, in order for it to be insured. And in fact, homeowners insurance companies want to see at least 3 to 5 years of life left on that roof. So really, a roof has to be 16, 17 years old or younger in order for the home to be insurable. And if it's not, if it's 18, 19, 20 years old or older, and I'm talking about for a shingle roof, then that owner may need to put a new roof on before they sell that property. There are very few insurance companies now that will insure a home between the time of closing and an owner getting a new roof on there. There used to be a few companies that would give maybe 30, 40, 60 days for them to get a new roof on after they've made the purchase. But there aren't many companies that are doing that anymore. So there's your lesson on the home inspection. So there's the full inspection, and then there's the 4-point, which is the most critical for your homeowner's insurance. And again, it's PEAR, plumbing, electrical, AC, and roof. If you have any other questions about purchasing a home, things to be on the lookout for, we are experts in helping buyers find good, solid homes. And raising red flags right from the beginning on properties so that we can try to solve problems before they become a real problem. So give us a call here at the Junebug Home Team if there's something we can help you with. Our number is 727-515-1664.